Students, please look at the board. I have given you certain points that you must keep in mind before writing a resume. Okay? For resume, you also call it CV or biodata. Now, layout, you should maintain a formal layout. Then place your personal details. In the column placing your personal details, you can see you will write your name, age, gender, date of birth, and you say your marital status or your email address, your phone number. All this will come under placing your personal order, which you will make a proper column, a neat column, and you will place all these details of your personal identification, your email ID, your address, your correspondence address, your home address, your contact details, and everything. Next is educational qualification. For this column also, you will make a prepared column from a 10th, which board, what percentage, then 12th, which stream, which board, what percentage, then BTech or BE, Bachelor in Engineering, or BCom, Commerce you have taken, then from where you have taken that degree, then additional skills, then here you have a professional qualification. Under professional qualification, there are so many skill development courses that you have taken, maybe IT skills. यहाँ पर तुम्हारा IT skills. Okay, you have to mention about the recent software that you have learned, where you have your command over it, that you need to mention about it. Membership, have you ever been a member of certain professional organization or bodies? Have you worked with any NGOs? All these NGOs. If you have worked with any NGOs, so you need to mention your learning experience, your learning skill in this professional qualification. Is it clear to all of you? Then next, training. Number 5th is, you can see it in the board, 5th is training. When you are training, you will list appropriate training courses, online, offline training courses that you have taken while you were in your academic journey or while you were engaged in some professional work. You also took from Harvard, say, some soft skill development courses, some computer development courses, some computer programming courses. So these all comes under training. So you need to mention in your resume about your training, about the appropriate courses that you have taken and any qualification resulting from it. From that course, did you develop any sort of diploma course or any qualification that developed from that training? That you must mention it under column of training. Then work X. किसी भी CV का work X बहुत important होता है, and there are many students who while learning, while doing 10th standard, while doing 12th standard, they also engage themselves in some part-time jobs. So these जो part-time jobs है, they become work X. और ये work X बहुत ही important माना जाता है when you are writing a CV. So in this work X, you will list out as an employee or employer your position, the day and duration of service that you have given to that organization, that you will mention in this work X column. So I am repeating it again. What are you going to mention? Can you tell me what are you going to mention? In this work X, what are you going to mention? List of employers. कितने लोगों के बीच तुमने काम किया? Then you are going to mention your position on what you can say, on what post, or in what role, in what capacity you gave your energy, you gave your time, and you worked in that organization. Then date and duration. Remember, date and duration. How long you have been there working? Date and duration is is also very, very important. This comes under work experience. Okay? Last, be honest. If you cannot see, last is be honest. Last is be honest. Now, what does it mean being honest? You have to discuss your language and your IT skills. You have to discuss your language and your IT skills, information technology skills, on what app you are experienced to. So these are the things that you will be learning. In the column, when you are being honest, you are going to describe your language and your IT skills, specify oral and written language skills. Orally, in what are the languages you are expert in, and in written, what are the language you are having command over it. So language becomes the vital part in your being honest and when you are delivering about yourself. Wait, there are so many things still to be added. Now, when you are writing about yourself, that means you are delivering your profile. Remember, you are delivering your profile. So, whatever you write, it should match with your profile. And therefore, I have used the term, be honest. Whenever you are writing a CV, be honest and use those words, those things that matches with your profile, and don't write in anything. Otherwise, once your reputation gets spoiled up, you will not get, your CV will be rejected. So you need to be very, very honest while writing. You need to maintain this honesty while writing your CV. Okay? You have to specify oral and written language skills separately, and then later on describe them extensively, oral and written skills, and describe them extensively instead of merely just mentioning that you are excellent, you are good in French language, you are excellent in local language, you have a very good public relation. Instead of writing good, bad, or good, excellent, you need to mention and describe it in what capacity you can perform your work, in what knowledge you can perform your work. So here you need to be very, very clear about your profile, about your learning skills, and about your knowledge. Now, next point that comes here, I have already mentioned IT skills. What other computer software and systems you are accustomed to in using it? Any kind of computer and software system that you have done with it and you have worked with it, then you need to not simply mention you are excellent, you are good, but rather you need to elaborate in what manner if you can do it. And the last is hobbies and interests. Hobbies and interests. This is the last column. Hobbies and interests, because 7th is be honest, and this is 8th. This is hobbies and interests. Remember, when you are writing about your hobbies and interests, you must mention that matches, that goes with your profile, that matches with your personality, and you must include those things that portray you, that elaborates you. कुछ भी नहीं लिख देना है, यहाँ तुम लोगों को ध्यान रखना है that what such use of such word, suppose you are saying that I am a very good reader, my hobby is to read books. Remember, reading books is associated with being a leadership, controlling team spirit. All this is associated with it. So if you are not good in leadership, if you are not a teamwork, if you cannot drive a team of workers, so I'm sorry, you shouldn't write this. Suppose you say I am a very good sports person, and in the team you cannot organize a sport. So I'm sorry, you shouldn't write it as a hobby. Suppose you write down, I am engaging in social worker, I am doing some charitable work. But in the office, you could not control a team of of people you cannot control. Say for an organization. So I'm sorry, please don't write down that your hobby is, you can say, social worker. You spend time